Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Election's coming up. November 4th is right around the corner. And the Republican strategy for the election has been pretty simple. Talk about Barack Obama. Tie every Democrat to Barack Obama. And this isn't a bad strategy because even though his approval ratings are much higher than Congress, they are still pretty low, in the low 40s. No matter what success Obama has had, he doesn't get any credit for it, and he seems to get the blame for things that he has no control over. Despite its initial problems, the Affordable Care Act is a success. The deficit is the lowest it's been in pretty much since Clinton was in office. Unemployment is down, the economy is growing, and despite GOP attempts to sabotage it, it's doing pretty well. Even Obama's strategy towards ISIS is actually having some success, as ISIS has actually been driven back a little bit in Iraq and Syria. And yet, Obama gets no credit for any of this and gets the blame for things like what Russia's doing and the chaos in the Middle East that he has no control over. The most amazing thing is that even though the GOP made it clear from the get-go that they had no intention of working with Obama, he gets the blame for the fact that they won't work with him. The one thing the Republicans are not doing, the thing that they avoid completely, is talking about their policies and their beliefs. They are still against raising the minimum wage. They believe instead in tax breaks for the rich and for the corporations. They're still against gay marriage, women's rights, birth control, Social Security, Medicare. They're still pro-rape. They're still the party of racism, and they still hate Latinos. They're just not talking about all that. They know that the things that they want, the things that they will do, are the exact opposite of what the majority of Americans actually want. All you have to do is look at the states that the GOP control, and you can see exactly what their policies are, and you can see what they lead to, because the states the GOP control are always in trouble. But their lips are sealed. And the Democrats are so busy distancing themselves from Obama that they haven't pinned the tail on the elephant. They have not focused on what the Republicans believe and what they want to do. I mean, let's face it, the entire reason why the Congress is less popular than head lice is because of the Republicans in it. The Republicans destroyed the economy. The Democrats have fixed it. And yet, the Republicans get very little blame, and the Democrats get very little credit. And the things that are still wrong with the economy are because the Republican Party has prevented anybody from fixing the things that they screwed up. And having lost the American people, the GOP is silent on the things that they would do. And they're also trying to prevent as many people as possible from voting. And yet, despite all that, they might actually take control of the Senate, which would make Congress even more dysfunctional and unpopular. What a country. Thanks for listening.